Morning, Sophie. Thank you.
Welcome to the DMZ. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact. We've got a hit on a heavily armored target with a weapons case. Their last known position is on your TAC map. Engage at your discretion. Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in this area.
Oh my god. Everything's going wrong.
Activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Do nothing.
Oh, cheaters are such garbage. Well, so that's how it's going to start today, huh? We get a Tempest Torrent cheater right out of the gate.
Welcome to the DMZ. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO. Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp. Hostile UAV in this sector. Ultra One, kill confirmed. Too many of those. There's a bounty contract on your head.
I hit the wrong button. That was pretty funny. Can't do much when you unequip your gun, right? All right, well, we'll go in with an actual gun this time. Take in the Rut Special. What's up, Scott? How's it going, brother?
Welcome to the DMZ.
Nice. It's a good way to start the day. Chilling. Got to work today? You off today? Long weekend? Or extra long weekend, I should say. Key card.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Maldita sea. Aquí, el martito lanzagranada.
Dude doesn't sound very happy, does he?
Ultra One, enemy threat is low in the area.
Ajá, y era uno solo, el que vieron. Y yo de aquel lado la barra nunca vi ningún otro, bro. Número entonces. Aquí, marito.
Killing operators will put a contract on your head. Use at your discretion.
Maldito, le escuché tarde, huevón. Es que aquí está conmigo. No, que los bonos me dejan, marico. Los bonos me dejan.
Couldn't get my gun reloaded fast enough.
Hostile UAV active.
Where'd the third one go? Oh, this is both of them. They all died here. Oh my god. I was trying not to use my... Why do I always pair an optic with a Vel? I don't like the Vel iron sights. I don't think they're very good. They're flat and they block too much underneath. If they were round or had an open sight, that'd be better. But because they're flat, it just makes it hard to use. In my opinion, you know, some people don't mind it, but my problem is losing the view. The spots are just absolutely... I will take the Fennec. You lose the view. Son of a bitch. Open the backpack. Oh, it's glitched. I need a selfie. And the one that I can't check is probably one that has a selfie in it. Crap. All right, gotta find a selfie. Yeah, the view, the iron sights, they're flat, and if you go to aim up, you lose the sight of everything under your barrel, which, you know, you never want to lose sight of anything. And if you get players that like to drop down to the ground or, you know, stuff like that, then you lose sight of that. So I'll use iron sights on guns that are open, like the Lockman, the Shroud, TAC 56, things like that. But a lot of them, I don't know if this is gonna be open or not. Probably not. A lot of them, too hard to see. That's all. Just too hard to see. It's like when I use MK2. You put as soon as you put a silencer on the MK2, you have no vision at all. Zero. Oh, we do have a key card. Heck, you can't even see the target half the time with an MK2. All right, we need a selfie now. First and foremost. There we go. Oh, here we go. Another one. Nice. All right, I feel better now. We're protected. We are protected, sir. Switch to the Fennec. It's got a laser on it.
Activity in the area. Stay sharp. Ultra One, be advised.
I don't know where these guys are. I heard the comms.
One shot. You got that. He's right there. He's right there. What are you watching?
Will mark you as a bounty target.
Okay.
Wood. We'll take that instead of the sniper. Fuck are you shooting me, bots? Yeah, I wasn't quite one shot. He didn't give him. I was probably close to one shot though. I ain't gonna say I'm not. Oh, 3-play stealth. That's even better. I came in with this character because I wanted to get him looted up so I could.
Loot here.
Wait a minute. Where is? Who the hell is throwing Molotovs? Is that a bot doing that? The Lockwood showing up as a. Oh my god, what a loser. So the Lockwood was showing up as a RPG for some reason, but yeah, that was weird. That must have been their third, but they backed out on him, so now he's a solo. Freaking laying down, hiding in a corner. What a loser. Loser. Oh wow. It should have been an easy kill. We had 5 kills that game already, and then we lose to that one guy that's sitting there. I know, right, Roma? I'm looking forward to DMZ 2.0. I hope they don't ruin it. You know, I think there's a lot of upside to it. I think there's more upside to it than there is downside, to be honest. But if they turn around and add all that goofy movement like BO6 has and all that kind of stupid stuff, then they're totally gonna blow it, you know? Yeah, I don't disagree with about not using the optic, but with the value, I just, in my mind, you have to. The way that it just blocks too much. Even the sight itself, you got the 2 long things, the 2 fat arms going up, and then you got a fat arm in the middle going up on the thing, and it just it even blocks what you're shooting.
Intel and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high.
If I find a Vel here, I'll pick one up and show you what I'm talking about. Maybe you've never noticed it before, or maybe you have and just don't care. But for me, that's gets in the way. Like in that scenario, well, I guess that scenario is not a good one because we saw him sitting there. It had nothing to do with the gun. But if we would have came around that corner ADS, we would not have seen the dude. Man, I really wanted to exfil with that shit because I wanted to have this character kitted up so I could move to my other character. Not very many people come in with 3-plate stealths anymore. Heard a car down here. I don't know which way it was going though. Clearly away from us, but alright, they got in a UAV.
Ultra One, a heavily armored target is moving a weapons case through the area. We've tracked their location on your TAC map. Your call if you want to engage.
Yeah, well, you know, and there's still going to be another game between the two. You know, like the one that comes out this year is not going to have DMZ 2. It won't be until next year. But that gives them a whole nother game in between to make it even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went from this game to...
Activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Hold on. Ah.
Targeting operators will put a bounty on your head.
Wow, good shit. That dude got me. He got me good. That was a good fight. That was a great fight. That's not very many people will get me right there. I'm shocked. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a very good one. Kudos to that dude. Even without plates, very few people is going to get me in that situation. I'm above him, and I was moving sideways, and I got all them bullets. He had to be close to one shot, 1 or 2 bullets from down. Had to be close. Let me show you what I'm talking about with this gun, because I know you guys don't believe me. See how you lose below the barrel? And look, the way the gun, if I'm just a little bit this way, look at the dude. You don't even see the third guy back there because of the way the sight is. That's what I'm talking about. You lose too much of that vision. That's the part that bothers me. If you use like here, I'll show you another one that's very similar. Like if you take the MK2 and let's say it's got a muzzle on it. Look at that. You see what I mean? You lose everything. You lose everything on the screen. Like that, you can't even tell if where you're hitting, dude. So it's just, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I use it. Because now, you know, you go in here now. Look, I can see everything perfect all the way around, above, below, side to side. Nothing's blocking it. That's the only reason, you know. If I use like the Lockman sub, for example, you know, completely different. It's a much thinner, circular. You can see around it. You still lose directly below it, but that's not that big of a deal. I mean, it is, but it's not. Hemlock's another good example. The Hemlock, the ISO Hemlock. If you take the iron sight and use the iron sight, see, look how much of that's blocked. You almost can't even see the third dude in the back there. And everything below it. So that's all. Preference. Everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. That's why, though. I have ran Vondel solo a couple times. I don't really necessarily do very good on Vondel solo. I think it's because I don't know the map as well as I do Ashika. I'll run Mozzie solo too. I know that map a lot better, but my problem with Mozzie is it's a much more boring experience. It takes so much longer to find players, and you know, you could jump in a car and drive for 10 minutes looking for people, and you come up on somebody and then die to an RGL or something, and it's just like, who wants to watch that? That's terrible. I can't tell you how many times I went into a game and by the end of the game I lost, you know, 50 to 75% of all the viewers that were watching. So it just doesn't I don't think people want to see it either. But Ashika seems to be a nice balance of it. We go looking for the fights and we find them relatively quickly. So, but I've been trying to play Vondel a little off and on to get better at it. Try to force myself to get better at it, because you know, I'll never get better at it if I don't do it. A skill issue. Hey, look, there is no skill issue when you come against an RGL. You know, that's just there's nothing you can do with that.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in your area. Intel located a weapons case in the area.
Dude just parachuted.
On your TAC map now. Be advised, a heavily armored target is guarding it, so expect contact.
Fucking shotgun loser. I knew it was in there, but I wasn't expecting the shotgun. Man. We're gonna go in with a freaking Lockwood. I would almost agree with you, KO, and it sometimes it does get, you know, it's the same fights in the same places, power plant, apartments, town center, beach club, but even though the fights are kind of in the same place, they're all different fights. They all feel different. Yeah, I saw him go from one building to the other. I knew he was going over there. I didn't expect him to drop down that way, and I definitely didn't expect him to have a shotgun. You know, you kind of can say the same thing about Mozzie though too. You know, you're gonna have your fights at high rise. You're gonna have your fights in PvP. You're gonna have your fights in construction. You might have them at downtown, up in not high rise, in the 4-stack. You kind of get the same hot spots in Mozzie too. The problem is when you drive to those spots and there's nobody there, and then you got to drive to another spot and there's nobody there, and then you drive to another spot. By the time you actually find where the fights are going to be, you know, it's a much slower thing. And I just, you know, it just takes too long.
Welcome to the DMZ. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to
What's up,
missions and
robot?
targets. Expect resistance from local forces and
Yeah,
watch for
I
other
know that
operators
you
in
should
the
expect
AO.
it, but I don't. I still have faith that there's more players out there that aren't using shotguns. That everybody at some point is going to get sick of shotguns and put them down for regular guns and try to have some fun for a change. It seemed like for a while we were doing good. We had
Is that? We're going to castle.
sounds like they're right there.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in this area.
Oh crap! I think up there on the hill.
Intel spotted a heavily armored target with a weapons case. Their
These guys
location
are
is marked
kitted
on
too.
your attack map. You have execute authority if you so choose.
This is gonna get me killed right here. Watch.
Actual to Ultra One, UAV is in orbit over your location. Hostile UAV overhead.
All right, so some of them are stealth.
Hostiles launched a mortar strike. Find cover. Hostile UAV active. Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact.
Yeah, get out of here with that Lockwood.
Oh, he says that about the Lockwood and he's running around with a one shot. Oh my God. That's a massive loser right there, dude. Jesus Christ. Uh, that was funny. What's up, Roger? How's it going, man? Yeah, I know, KO. I agree. I agree. We'll wait 20 seconds for another gun. What's up, Trupish? Trupish? I'm probably saying that wrong, but thank you for the sub, my friend. I do appreciate it. I do. Building 21, I don't ever play just because of the RGLs and shotguns. They're even worse there. But I don't mind. Yeah, chaos. It's so comical too because you don't get multiple shots. You've got to be able to take a shot, hit it accurately, and then have a plan for while you're reloading, either to hide, run away, take cover, whatever you're gonna do. Change weapons and don't reload it. I mean, they're on such different spectrums. Yet so many people still throw such fits about it. Like that dude's talking crap about it, and he's got a one shot. You know, I wish I would have heard him say that before I left the game quicker. I would have actually called him out on it just to see what he would have said. I know it would have been I know he would have said something stupid, but it still would have been interesting to hear. Yeah, the KD is I don't know, it's kind of a I have such mixed feelings about a lot of the stats in this game because I could play this game and I could get my KD up 10-1, no problems. All I got to do is hide a little bit, camp a little bit, wait for people a little bit, kill them, and then do whatever.
Welcome to the DMZ.
The KD to me is not that important. If you're a person that rushes in like I do and you push into fights 1v3, 1v4, and when you see a hunter on the board, you get all excited and you chase after the hunter, you know, and you've got a still 3-0 KD, then you're a beast and that's impressive. But I promise you that's not the case. I don't know very many people that can say that. But if you're one of them, bro, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Just like X-Fills. You know, I come in to play the game and I want to fight. That's what I want to. I want to get into the fights and I want to have those battles, the gun battles and stuff. So my X-Fill is like 0.38 or something, 0.36 or something. I don't even know what it is. It's not very good though. But if I wanted to and I was worried about the stat, I could easily just come in, do a mission or two, and then leave and not take the fights. I mean, you know, you can brag about chasing about your numbers and stuff, but chasing that kind of stuff is easy. There was another one.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert. Ultra One, kill confirmed. Too many of those will put a bounty contract on your head.
I was hoping to find a 3-plate in here real quick.
Ultra One, depositing cash at a dead drop will fast track your weapon recovery. Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
Dude, through the wall? Good shit. See if he makes it up here in time. You ain't finishing me, buddy. Sorry. Well, I don't know what he shot me with, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. What's up, little Joe? How's it going, man? Oh yeah, and don't take me wrong, KO. I'm not I'm not shaming on stat chasing at all, brother. If that's what a person likes, that's the beauty of this game. You do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to chase the stats, then bro, chase the crap out of them. I'm all for it. I absolutely love that's what I love about this game. You make it your game. You do what's important to you, my friend. That's the way it should be. So it's not a, you know, that's why I don't ever really, I don't even know what most of my stats are, to be honest. The only reason I knew my exfil was the 0.36 or 0.38, whatever it was, because somebody asked me about it the other day and I looked it up. Chaos, I usually run on Ashika. It's all like SMGs across the board for the most part. I might run Lockwood every now and then, just to mix it up, or I might bring in a sniper just to mix it up a little bit, or even a I might bring in an AR. Like I'll play with a Lockwood or not ISO Hemlock or a 545, something like that. But
Welcome to the DMZ.
most of the time it's pretty much SMGs on Ashika, at least, because so many of the fights are in your face, you know, close up. You need that quickness. That was you that killed me, Little Joe? What'd you kill me with, bro? Whatever it was clearly had armor piercing rounds, the way you shot through the wall. So, which is a good thing. That's what they're for. That's definitely what they're for.
Moderate near your location.
See if we get pushed over here again. Why is the bot shooting up in the air right there? That's weird. All right, I thought maybe somebody had gotten up on the roof or something. Somehow went around us. What are you saying, Roma? You watched 2 videos.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in this area.
Unfortunate things in DMZ, and you played with a shotgun. Yeah, there's been a couple times where I've pulled out shotguns. I actually made a video about it once, and I ran with shotguns for like a couple days. Because I was trying to show everybody how much they sucked and how little skill it took and how easy it was to wipe lobbies and things like that. So I had some footage that I mixed into that video, I think, of it.
Ultra One, intel confirms that individual was an enemy informant. Transferring it down to DMZ now. Ultra One, deliver cash at a dead drop to improve weapon recovery time.
Dude's got a sniper, so I would not put it past him that he ain't got a freaking shotgun to go with it. So let's do this different. So he's camping in the staircase, probably waiting for me to come up. Because that's what people with shotguns do.
Ultra One, got hostile reinforcements incoming. Killing operators will put a contract on your head. Engage at your discretion.
Oh, there was another guy next to him. Ah, damn it. So that was like 3 different teams right there. That's pretty awesome. And the only ones that had shotguns were the losers that were in the stronghold. That's pretty good. That's a good fight. See, that's why I play the game, for shit like that. I like to get in shit like that. Chaos, bro, I'll look at anybody's builds, and if they're better than mine, I'll definitely run them. But I haven't seen very many that are better than what I've already got, honestly. I needed to camp in the back. It might have helped. It might have helped. What's up, Bloodhound? How are you, brother? Nice to see you this morning. Best thing to do, Chaos, is join my Discord server. The link is in my bio. And then just drop me screenshots of the builds on there if you want. I'll definitely try them. I've tried everything everybody's gave me. I've only had one that somebody gave me that was actually better than something I already had. So, but I try them all, bro. I'm not scared to try them. That's the only way you get better, right? You can always improve something.
Welcome to the DMZ. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
Well, join it then, my friend. Join it. It's on there. I got my builds posted up there. Not all of them, but some of them. A couple of them. We're gonna run out here to the boat. I really want to get this dude freaking kitted up so I can stop using him. I'm tired of using him. I want to go back and use the other guy, but I want to get this guy kitted up first. I don't like having 2 characters not kitted. I would even take a 2-plate stealth and call that kitted. I'd be all right with that. I gotta tell you guys, it was so funny. Last night I was watching, I like to watch other creators and stuff and see what they're doing, you know, to see how I'm doing compared to them, kind of things like that. And Cross the Crown did a video. I need a backpack. Oh, I definitely need a backpack now. There's a Lockwood. Cross did a video last night, or well, he didn't do it last night. I think it was about controller settings or something. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch and see what his controller settings are. Maybe there's something else that's come out recently or something that's changed that I'm unaware of. You know, it's only, again, it's the only way to get better is to, you know, check your stuff. So I watched the video, and after he explained all his controller settings, he played Ashika. And he was trying to exfil with 100,000. And I gotta tell you, it was so funny. There it is. It was so funny watching somebody play Ashika that doesn't play it on the norm. Because he was asking chat questions about stuff that he didn't know. Which, you know, that's what you do. You ask chat, because a lot of times chat knows more than we do. And it was so interesting. And he needed to get $100,000 and exfil with $100,000. I don't know. He was doing some kind of a mission on another account or something. And it was very interesting because The whole time I'm sitting here saying, dude, just drill some safes. he stood right next to one of them. That's the third Lockwood that we've seen in here so far. He stood right next to a safe and didn't drill it, but he's running around trying to do missions like crazy. He must have did 4 or 5 missions to try to get the money that he was looking for, and he ended up not he missed the money. He got on final and he ended up with like 98,000 and something. He was like 1,400 short. And if he would have just drilled a safe or 2, he could have done that in no time. Are they shooting at me, or is there somebody else on the boat? All right, I think they're shooting at me. It was cool though. I mean, I'm like, yeah, he plays Ashika like I play Mazrah. We fumble our way through it, but we don't know the ins and outs then necessarily. It was still interesting. It was a good watch. I enjoyed it. He did wipe 2 teams though.
Target. Get close enough for PID to secure payment. Confirmed. That's a high priority.
No, I'm not running that way. We'll go around. Spots are crazy, man. Is there a buy station? Where's the nearest buy station? All right, it's in that building.
Ultra One, enemy threat is low in the area. Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO. Ultra One, be advised, threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact.
Wait, why would I do that? We know we ain't got room for it. Oh wait, that's only 60 bullets. I don't have a box. So I was messing with Fennec, and gosh, I wish I could remember what I was messing with the other day. I think it was that one. Armor piercing. Then how did I get it under control? Did I think who was cheating? Cross the crown? No, not in the game I was watching. He wasn't cheating. Let's see if that's it. I almost feel like that could have been it. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll use it and see. I was messing with that. You know, I hardly ever use the Fennec, and then I was messing with it the other day, and I was messing with it, and I actually found a halfway decent build for it. Well, maybe not halfway decent. It was okay build.
Ultra One, nice work. Your insured weapon
And,
will be available after exfil.
I just don't remember what I did because it's not something I've only done it a couple times. He is pretty good. I mean, I think he's kind of a douche sometimes. He comes off as like kind of an arrogant jackass, but he's a hell of a player. Oh my God, I'll never take that away from him. He's an amazing player. I don't know how he does some of the stuff that he does. But there's a lot of those guys like that, you know, Dylan and Haste and Wizard and all them. They're all very similar. You want me to camp? Sounds like he's going up. I don't want to go up behind him. We're gonna go over here, look back. This could be bad right here. All right, we survived. No way, dude. Somebody's shooting RPGs.
Also be advised, killing operators will mark you as a bounty target.
He did the same thing with me.
You've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Ultra One, an operator is near your location and requesting medical.
Okay. Oh. Didn't work that time. Didn't work that time. I tried. That's a good fight. See, that's what I'm talking about. Good fights. That's what we like. Dylan, the mustache is just wow. What's up, Accelerant? How's my day? It's all right. It's all right. It's another day. You know, what can you say? We're having fun so far. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. What do you mean you spoke too soon? We were doing all right. We had a good fight there. The two of them pushed in really hard. I don't know if I hit that last knife. I don't know if I hit it or not. I might have missed it. I might have missed it. Because I didn't see anything like it hit or broke or made any of the... I didn't see anything. So I think I missed my knife on him. If I would have hit my knife, I don't know that I would have killed him because there was two there. One came up from behind. So I just don't know. It was still a good fight though. At least we didn't die to a shotgun. We had a pretty good Lockwood battle going though, between me and that dude. I downed what, 3 people with that Lockwood?
Welcome to the DMZ.
And then we were playing Ring Around the Rosie with the other dude. Another day to be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another day to be alive. That's you know, that's, you wake up and you, you know, get the blood pumping in your veins and the oxygen running through your lungs, and what else can you ask for, you know? Everything else is just make it up as you go, I guess. Yeah, make it up as you go along. At least that's what we try to do. What's up, Christian? Ooh, yeah, that's brutal that it crashes. You play on console or PC?
Be advised, targeting operators will put a bounty on your head. Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your location.
I saw the one dude jump on the wall. That's how I knew they were there. And then I heard the other guy running behind. So they kind of gave themselves away a little bit. I don't know where number 3 is. If they have a number 3. Are you pleading because you actually want to be picked up, or are you pleading to get information for your teammate?
Ultra One, activity is increasing near
Gotcha.
your location.
It's
Stay
teammate
alert.
play.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in this area.
Oh, I didn't get behind the rock. I got stuck on the edge. That should have been an easy win right there. I tried to go down, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me get up. It wouldn't let me drop down. I guess I was stuck on the side of the rock. That was kind of crap. You're on PC. Somebody said earlier in it, how's it crashing? Are you getting display or what is it, DirectX errors, or is it just the game crashing? What's going on? Somebody was in here saying the other day that if you turn off XMP off the motherboard, that they were having crashing like crazy, and then when they turned off XMP, that it went away. I challenged the roof too weak. Oh, I lost. I don't give a shit. Of course it's my fault. I did something wrong. Whether I was in the wrong spot or didn't get in the right, didn't hide, didn't take cover, pushed too hard, whatever. I can give you a list of reasons how I lost. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll be dead, so that'll be easy. Because I die more than I'm alive. Most of the time. Why is that?
Welcome to the DMZ. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
What's up, Rob? Thank you for the sub, my friend. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Whew. If I had any other gun but the Vel, I was dead right there. Yeah, he's gonna get me. They push together. That's what I said. That's the hardest people to beat. No matter what, that's always gonna be the hardest ones to beat. When you got 3 people that push like that and stay together. About the only way that you get if you get lucky, you can get you might be able to get them if they're stacked right. But man, that's a tough fight right there. Oh, Bloodhound, it is just a game. I agree, brother. Nothing bothers me. I don't give a crap. It's all just a game. It is all just a game. Just here to have some fun. Unwind a little bit. Mess around. Crack some jokes. If you're Slayton, you're a hater. Gotta be a hater. I was
Welcome
on
to the DMZ. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high. So
exactly.
expect
We
contact.
die, we go back in. We don't care. There ain't nothing you had you couldn't get back. And you know I like to look with my whole body. Come on now.
A heavily armored target
That's
with
the
a
best way to
weapons case.
peek.
Marking their location on your attack map now. Advise you intercept, but it's your call.
See, I try to get in their head. I try to make them think
Enemy threat is high in the
there's
AO.
too many targets for them to shoot when my whole body's out there. They get confused and then they don't know what to shoot. That's the plan. That's the plan. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. My phone's ringing. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had a work thing come up. Listen, I gotta go for a little bit. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill the stream, so I don't want to make you guys wait longer than I have to. And then I'm actually gonna start a new stream when I'm done. It'll take me like 15 or 20 minutes to get everything right, and then I'll be back and I'll start it over again. So sorry guys. I again, you know, I work full time during the day, so when work comes in, I got to deal with it, especially if it's important, and this is important. So I'll be back, guys. Just give me, like I said, 15 or 20 minutes, and we'll fire this bad boy right back up. All right, see you guys. I'll be right back.